So like we were just talking about, you don't have to sit in Lotus or anything like that. It's just simply about getting comfortable.
This is Merryn Mclachlan. She is not your average 44-year-old. Here at Manly Beach, she leads guided meditation walks across Sydney's northern beaches. Originally meant for fellow cancer survivors and patients, she has now turned her sights to all those struggling to find their inner peace.
I decided that I would start a support group on the northern beaches for women because we didn't have much up here for younger women in the way of support for breast cancer. So for a few years I was doing them all over the northern beaches at all different, I know all the walks on the northern beaches because we live in such an amazing part of the world, and it's like, why not get out and make the most of it and see what's there, and the women loved it.
Being around Merryn, her joy is infectious. It's hard not to smile when in her presence.
Merryn is amazing. She's a lovely lady, very kind, calm, very generous, and she's really, really good at leading her meditation sessions.
But it wasn't all beautiful landscapes and clear skies. At just 37, with 2 young children, Merryn was diagnosed with breast cancer.
I was diagnosed with grade 4, which is the rate the cancer's growing at. So because I was young, it was growing quite quickly because your cells tend to turn over faster, and so it was quite aggressive. But it was a stage 2B, so it was kind of not good, but it hadn't spread anywhere. So I was actually really, really lucky that when they did surgery, even though the cancer had spread throughout my breast, it hadn't actually gone to any lymph nodes. So I was actually very, very lucky.
Unknowingly, Merryn had the BRCA1 gene, which is the gene associated with the inheritance of breast cancer. A mutation in this gene means that a woman born with it is 45% more likely to develop breast cancer. For
myself, I was fine. I wasn't afraid of dying, anything like that. It was just leaving the kids. I thought, I brought them into the world, and I wasn't gonna just abandon them, I suppose, yeah.
Before Merryn's cancer, she was a successful magazine editor, travelling the world in 5-star luxury and writing about all of her endeavours. The dream life, some would say.
It was beautiful work. I loved my job. I just thought, what's this contributing to the world? Like, what am I doing here? What's my legacy going to be? It's wonderful work, yes, but I'm writing about 5-star luxury hotels that only George Clooney can afford to probably go and stay at,
During Merryn's treatment, however, her family life deteriorated. Due to his own personal struggles, Merryn's husband left her during her double breast reconstruction. Many in Merryn's position would be bitter, but Merryn, in all her grace and dignity, took a different direction. She quit her job as a magazine editor to go out and help others.
It's like my whole life changed after that surgery. It was like my husband had gone. My family unit was no more. My body was different, Like I've been physically, mentally, emotionally changed. Like everything changed. So blessed, and even my husband leaving is amazing. Like I wouldn't be doing the work I'm doing now if we were still married.
Now, when Merryn isn't leading soul safaris, she's spending her time at local hospitals, support groups and Avalon Youth Hub, helping young people in the area with stress and anxiety through meditation and mindfulness.
So it's amazing now to be doing the work at the Avalon Youth Hub with young adults with anxiety and depression, and I'm about to start in high schools in the next school term as well. I still do lots of support groups around Sydney. I do meditations for an encore program. It's cancer patients.
Merryn's work's really important at the Youth Hub. This whole thing around meditation and mindfulness is such a new concept for young people now, that when they've got that 20 minutes or 30 minutes of that silence, it's quite profound for them.
What I ask you to do in meditation is to get yourselves comfortable so that you can relax and be really still.
What's in the future for Merryn? Well, besides possibly writing a book, her dream is to organise and lead meditation walks all over the world, helping all those she can find on the way.
What I feel my purpose is, or what I want to do, is help people tap in to get their own guidance. Because we've all got our own answers. It's all within us, but we're always seeking outside of ourselves.